from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic, Lord of the Rings. It is a gift to the foes of Mordor. Like, comment, subscribe. We're doing the whole freaking series on YouTube and on Twitch, as we always do. We're going to draft our account from Bronze Tier 4, the literal bottom you can be, and we're going to go all the way up to Mythic, and in as few drafts as possible. The line is always 21.5 drafts, so if we get under 21 under drafts, we'll hit the under. If we go over, that'll be fun too, whatever. The goal is to kind of learn and kind of go along and learn what it takes on each step of the way from bronze all the way to mythic, so you can learn how to get your drafts going and get yourself to mythic also, which would be great. All right. Lord of the Rings is great. I'm super pumped for it. Obviously, I love Lord of the Rings. I love Magic. It's an insanely awesome crossover set. And I'm just really, really pumped. The soundboard's all ready to go.
The salted pork is particularly good.
And I'm just super excited. The set is really, really awesome. I did a pre-release for it. And I've obviously done a set review as well on my main channel. And the real feel for this set to me, and what excites me a lot about this set, is that it's a fairly simple set, honestly. After March of the Machines, our last set, crazy set, multiversal legends, 5 rares in every pack. This set is actually fairly simple, and a lot of the complexity is in the flavor, not in the cards themselves, which is great. Very refreshing. I'm excited. Let's go. First pack. We open up a pretty damn good one.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my God!
Spiteful Banditry. And again, of course, the numbers you see here are the Draft Smith rankings. The set is brand new. There is no machine learning yet. Just LSV's rankings. And we got a 5 here. Red X. When it ETBs, deal X damage to each creature. And then when one or more creatures your opponent's control die, make a treasure. So pretty awesome. Wrath and limited, obviously very, very cool. So we got Spiteful Banditry. We got Rising of a Day. That's kind of a cool card, but not so cool. The Wind Lord, which makes your it's a Sarah Angel cost reduction. We're doing a lot of reading, of course. It's a brand new set, so we're making sure we're getting real cards. Friendly Rivalry is a good fight card. Escape from Orthanc, Dead Marshes. Kingfisher here is phenomenal. Probably the best blue common. 2 I'm going to die is draw a card. That card's awesome. Summoning a Mori makes treasure. Kind of a cool card as well. But yeah, pretty easy bomb here, I think. Spiteful Banditry is, of course, a pretty awesome rare. Wrath's Unlimited. Makes treasures, got upside, and it's controllable, too. It's not just a Wrath. So we're probably going to be like a big red-green deck, maybe. Have a lot of big butts, a lot of toughness, and then just kill all their stuff and keep our stuff, and that's great. So Banditry is awesome. Moving on to pack number 2 here. On color, we see Grishna, Brash Instigator. The mana for a 1/1 when it ETBs a mass orcs 2. When you do until end of turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less than the amassed army's power. So we're gonna go over all the mechanics here, of course. So a mass returns from War of a Spark. However, now it's a mass orcs, not zombies. Whenever you amass, you make an army token and add the many counters to it, unless you already have one, in which case you add the counters on top. So it's very, very much a go tall, like one really, really big token, which is interesting. So you have that. Honestly, everything else here isn't particularly. I'm just going to take the red card, I think. It's just stay on color for our pack here. Flyer's kind of cool, but yeah, let's take the red card. So, Amass, one of the major mechanics in this set. A lot of the removal spells are templated specifically to not screw you from having an Amass token, so there are no real unsummons in the set. The Pacifism actually removes the army creature type, so you can amass to a different army, so we get stuck, which is kind of cool. It's also a freaking Goblin from Mod Monday, which is great, so that's cool. Pack 3, we see Arwen.
What's your LIC?
2 mana 4/2/2. This is the uncommon payoff for the uncommon signpost card. Every set usually has a 2-color uncommon card, letting you know what the colors are all about. And blue green's all about scrying in this set. So pretty cool 2-drop. Not very good with our picks so far. Generous Ent's awesome. Really, really awesome card here. It's a 5/7 with Far Cycling. We've got an Oliphant, which is the on-color cycler for us. I think a little worse than the Ent, but obviously on color. I think we're going to stay on color here. Yeah, just stay on color. A little worse than the green land cycler, but I think that for now, just stay on red. We have a rare and a few good cards here, so let's kind of keep going. And next pack, we see Ash into the Fire. Awesome freaking flavor. Destroy it. Salt of the Great Host is not very good. Tales of whatever. It's a lot of words for not a lot of payoff here, honestly. We got draw 3, the blue Island Cycler, which is kind of cool. Restless Rohirrim. So whenever this thing dies, the ring tempts you. I guess we'll do this right now. New mechanic, the ring tempts you. Whenever it happens, you choose a creature to be your ring bearer, and they get these abilities. Every time it tempts you, you add a new ability, up to 4, and you can move it around, and it's a powerful effect. I'm not sure if this card's very good, though. It seems kind of honestly. I didn't think it was very good. Casting the Fire, the Bow. I guess I'll try this, sure. This card seems kind of filler to me, but I don't know. Elsie thinks it's good, so we'll give it a try. But also just want to stay red here, I think, and make sure we're going to play this mandatory. So, pack number 5. Eagles of the North is the white land cycle, which is very, very good. 3 flyer, ETBs, pumps the team, gives all first strike, which is pretty awesome. We've got Improvised Club, sacrifice a creature, artifact to deal 4. Rush the Room, kind of a bad combat trick. The Mordor Trebuchet, pretty awesome card. 1/4 defender. Whenever a goblin or orc attacks, you make a ballistic boulder attacking also, which is kind of great. The patrol here. Treason of Isengard. Arwen's Gift's pretty sweet too. No legends though yet. I'm gonna take the Trebuchet, I think. I think this card's pretty cool. I called it my bomb and common in my set review. Frodo Baggins. Wow. For late Frodo here. Pretty awesome way to get the ring to tempt you. And again, ring tempts you. So whenever that happens, you move up 1 on the ring, which is an emblem, and move it onto one of your creatures. And that creature is affected by the ring itself. Cool flavor, honestly, because there are no drawbacks on the ring, which feels a little weird flavor-wise. Until you actually play a game and you realize that once the creature has the ring, it's like a magnet for blocks and removal spells and stuff. So the drawback is baked into the game, which is awesome flavor. Just beautiful. But Frodo here, can't wait to take that one. We got a guide, Scry 2, which kind of Hobbit Sting. Just take the right card, honestly. I'm just gonna stay right. I think this card's pretty good. I might have overrated this card a little bit in my my set review, but card seems good. Can block well, can attack well, can force through attacks. It's pretty cool. We got the Vanguard here, which is a 2/1 when it dies amass 1. So it's a pretty solid little combo, which is kind of cool. Battle Scarred Goblin is okay, just a filler 2-drop. Olog High Crusher.
The time of the orc has come.
4/4 can't block. One of the worst lines in Magic these days. I would take the Easterling Vanguard. I think being like a Rakdos, a mass deck's kind of cool. We've got Kirith Ungol Patrol. This is a 4/5 for 5. Sack creature, draw a card, make a food. Kind of a cool card, honestly, because like we have the Threaten, obviously. And you can say, the thing about the amass tokens is you don't want to go so big that you just like have this 11/11 in play and just jump block it every turn. So being able to sacrifice it and make a new thing is kind of cool also, which is nice. We got Medicine, Cash to the Fire, War Beast. I'm gonna try out the Patrol. Plays well with our Threaten effect and amass stuff. Our pack that comes back, the Kingfisher Tables. Obviously, it's like day 2 of the format. This card's really, really good. Shouldn't be tabling probably, but looks awesome. But from us, Swarming of Moria is pretty awesome as well. Amass 2, make a treasure, which is pretty cool. And it's really it. I mean, I think you could take Kingfisher if I want to say super open, but we're going to go for Swarming of Moria. So far, our deck looks reasonable. Troll of Khazad-dûn, awesome card. Again, all the land cycles are so good. There's 1 for each color. There's a 1 for each color, obviously. They all cycle for 1 instead of 2, like most land cyclers do, and that's a world of difference. Very, very easy to cycle, and they're all pretty good, too. This is a 6/5 with Super Menace for 6, which is pretty great, so like that one a lot. Wow. Another really awesome card going super late here. This is probably the best white common, I think. The meta for a 3/2. When it ETBs, if you control, you draw a card. If you control a legend, you draw it. Otherwise, you put a card in your hand at the bottom, so you get to just loot. There are a ton of legends in the set. Again, Porter, Scarecrow, sure, whatever. It's very, very easy to just draw a card out of that, which is super great. So, another Patrol, Rush the Room, sure. Probably not playing both of those. Another Porter. Porter's not the worst card ever. And we open up on pack 2, Lobelia Sackville Baggins. To mana for a 2/3 Flash Menace, which is obviously it's okay stat line. When it ETBs, exile target creature card from an opponent's graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. They make X treasure tokens, where X is the exiled card's power. So, not like the most exciting card, but not bad either. A pretty solid card. What else do we have here in our colors? We have another Witness, which is not in our colors. A pretty good card here. It gives things flying. Very, very weirdly worded card, but Path Song is kind of a fun card. Book of Marzable. Amass, and then it makes your team have menace and +1. Just an okay card. I think this card's like fine, not super exciting. We got the club, another Rohirrim. Well, it's Bronze and Mythic, folks. What do we do here? We take the rare. Best way to find out if a rare is good, just take it and play it, right? You don't want to be in an important draft, an RCQ top 8 or the Pro Tour or Open and not know how good a card is. So take it now and figure it out. Ooh, boy.
I know what it is you saw.
Our Immortal Queen. Very, very good rare. Unfortunately, totally off our colors. But very good card. Had this card in the pre-release. It was excellent, but not really us, obviously. We also have Eomir of the Riddermark, 5/4 haste. Whenever it attacks, if you control a creature with greatest power, make it all one. This card's excellent as a curve topper. We got Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold, 3/4. Whenever this or the human ETBs pump your squad. We're not really human in that hard, I don't think, so that's so great. Lash the Balrog is not bad for as far as kill spells go, but I think I want Eomir here. Pretty solid curve topper, a nice 5-drop, well sized. Let's give it a spin.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Frodo Baggins, another Frodo here. Again, the ring. It's very, very tempting. Morgul Knife Wounds, not a very exciting card. It's just okay. Kind of a removal spell, kind of not. Nasty End. Very weird one. Kind of a sacrificey card. Obviously good to threaten, but I think it's hard to get later, honestly. Lance not very good. Obviously, 1/1s aren't typically that good. Not much else, though, honestly. I guess we'll Nasty End here, and we'll try and do that. Yeah. Sorry. Spoiler alert. If you remember the books or watch the, I read the books. That's not in the movies actually. But another Horizon Witness everywhere. We got Oliphant and Troll. I think what's awesome about these cards too is that if you can play like 4 of these and play like 15 lands in your deck because they're almost a land with only 1, so you can keep a 1-liner with a Troll, and that's super cool. I think that the Troll is better than the Oliphant. It blocks better every turn you cast it, and it's really, really hard to block, I think. Let's take the Troll here. It's also a Terrace too, but I don't think we're going to splash, so take the Troll. Bitter Downfall, 4/4, 8 instant. Kill a creature, they lose 2 life. So obviously a good card in general. And you can finish off a creature also. So let's pour it out for Boromir, huh? Aww. Poor Boromir. Spoiler alert again. Mordor Muster, pretty cool card. It's just like your Elvish Visionary, pay 1/1 draw card. Certainly fine. Cash into the fire. Not much else here. So I feel like our deck is okay so far. Not particularly exciting, but also fine. It feels like a first draft, honestly. Realistically, it is our first draft in the format, as we always do here on Bronze. Not always. As we try to always do here on Bronze and Mythic. Orcish Medicine is weird. If it gave both, I think it'd be a lot better, but it does not. Spearmaster is solid, I think. Let's take a second, Spearmaster. I call this card my best in show for. I'm sorry, my bomb and common for red. I feel like I might have been wrong on that one, honestly, but we got the Rockets here, which we can sacrifice for value, which is kind of cool. With like an improvised club, which is kind of cool. Also a troll. Let's try the club, I guess. Another club. All right, Rohirrim, Sam's Desperate Rescue, a little raised dead with a ring temptation.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
Let's try another club. Orcish Medicine, another Rohirrim. All right, now that we have 2 clubs, I want Rockets. We just sack Rockets to the club for value, which is pretty sick. So kind of like that. Wizard Rockets just like a weird chromatic star effect. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I misread it. The draw is part of the mana ability, which is a very thing. I think they don't do very often anymore. Usually it's just a separate trigger. That's really weird. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry. It's on the bot. It just looks like one paragraph. I apologize. It just like spaced weird or whatever. Great, awesome. So that'd been really weird, honestly. Yeah, there's a period. My bad. Just spacing. Just a little spacing. It's okay. It's not my fault.
We have technology.
So we get the Rockets and sack that to club. Now we have 3 clubs also, so we can look for that. We see Fangorn.
Oh my god, Becky.
That's a large butt. Not very exciting for us, obviously. Not a great pack for us in general, honestly. We got Saruman's Trickery. We got Peregrine Took, which is pretty good card, actually. Makes some more foods.
What about second breakfast?
We've got Erebor Flamesmith, which is like an OK 2-drop. The Crusher, I don't think this card is very good at all, honestly. 4/4, they can't block. But can't block is just the worst line text in the world. Another Land Cycler. Wouldn't mind trying out the, kind of stress testing land cyclers here and seeing how many of these we can play. Let's try it. See how few lands you can play in this format. Mirkwood Bats, pretty awesome card on a Commander players. We're looking for these on Friday of Command Fest. Every creator sacrifice a token. Each player loses 1 life. So we have, I guess we only have, we have treasures actually, and we have some amassed tokens. Let's try it out. Take the Bats. Mirror of Galadriel is kind of weird. We already have 3 clubs. I think the Swarming of Moria is pretty good too. Let's try out our first Mirkwood Bats and see how this one, how that plays. Fear Fire Foes, pretty cool card. It's a fireball plus a 1 damage to all their things, which is pretty sweet. Also a troll. Berserker, which is a fine card, but not super exciting. We're gonna Fear Fire Foes here. I think this card's pretty sweet. Kill a big thing, kill some small things. Pretty sweet. Yes, the Bats plays very, very well alongside of the Trebuchet. Excellent combination of cards. Very, very good. March from the Black Gate. This card seems great. When ATBs and an army attacks, you amass, which kind of keeps growing, which is pretty sweet. Torment of Golem. Another patrol. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the Signpost uncommon here. 2/2 menace for 2, and then it adds all your counters. Pretty easy. I think that this Uruk-hai captain is better than the Marches. Club. Get the idea. Yeah. Take the captain. And Fires of Orthanc, Berserker, Ambush. A little trickier, plus 1/+2, Death Touch, and a food. Pretty solid card, honestly, as far as tricks go. I like that one. But yeah, Berserker's pretty solid here. Take 3-drop. We're going to need to cut some cards, obviously. Our deck is pretty full, so no sideboarding. We're playing best of 1, as we always do here, in the ranked queue. Nothing here is very exciting at all. I don't think I want any of these cards, so just take my voice a little bit. I've been doing so much the last few days. We got Ranger's Firebrand, which is pretty cool. It's a shock with the ring temp seal on it, which is great.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
Lash the Balrog is also fine, but not the most exciting. Pretty easy Firebrand here, I think. Let me get down to our last packet of new cards. Lash the Balrog. I think playing one of those is fine. We already have 3 clubs of those. I don't know. We'll see. We have a lot of cards right now. We're going to need to cut some stuff, obviously. Another Patrol. Nimble Hobbit. Yeah, nothing here is super exciting. So, Fires of Orthanc. Another club. We're not playing all these clubs, obviously. Late Hobbit Sting. Obviously a very, very clever card name here. Love it. But yeah, great card. Super late here, which is interesting, but just take another club. We're not playing all these clubs, obviously. We're going to play 2, probably. Fear Fire Foes, Banditry. We can start cutting cards, I guess. I think we're not playing Lash. I don't think we're playing enough, like, sacrificey creatures, honestly. Like, the Vanguard's kind of cool. The Muster's kind of cool. Nasty End also doesn't feel great. I feel like the club, Jesus, sort of does that job. A lot of improvised clubs. We may just be a burn deck, honestly, you know? Just go face upstairs. All right, so we got some cuts to make. Our deck feels fine. I would say exactly medium. Not the most exciting deck of all time, but what do we got here? There are no prediction data just yet, so do this. All right, hop on over to. Oops, not mail. No, thank you, Tom Hanks. You got mail. All right, so I would say just play one of these. The Curious Uncle Patrol. Only play a bunch of this card. I don't think 2 5-drops is plenty. We're looking to cut a lot of cards here. Swarming of Moria. We get the Instigator, Berserker, Trebuchet, Stackville Baggins. I'm gonna cut at least 2 clubs. That's pretty easy, I think. Fear Fire Foes. The Rockets is mostly only good with the club. It's obviously just like a fine card by itself. We're gonna play, I think, like 14 lands or 15 lands with 4 cyclers. So we need to cut like 2 or 3 cards. Firebrand. I think Lash could maybe go. I guess we have Downfall and the clubs. If it sacrifices an artifact also, yeah, let's get rid of that. Kind of 3-drop maybe. Maybe the Spearmaster's not particularly great. We have 1 threaten in the Brash Instigator to steal stuff. Bitter Downfall, Mirkwood Bats. I want like pumped about this card, honestly. The old Relentless Rohirrim just seems like a kind of middling 4-drop, but Spearmaster, Berserker. Check out this, honestly. And then I think 14 lands is fine. It's 14, 15, 16. Effectively, it's 18 lands. As long as you have one land, we'll get more lands. Let's try it for science. Just do it. You just do a little science action here. I'm going to play probably split. Oops. Right now our mana is 14, 12. I think that's fine with me. So 14 lands, 4 cyclers. Curve's pretty low. We got a nice little Wrath here. We got some treasure stuff going on. A few removal spells. All in all, I'd say not the coolest deck of all time. But for first draft, I'm very unhappy with this. So, you know what it is, folks? It's prediction time. That's right. It's time to place your bets. 7 wins. Yay or nay, the first Lord of the Rings draft. What do you think? You two folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll to the comments, liking the video along the way. Reminder, folks, YouTube, the likes help so much. If you like a content creator on YouTube, you like their content, want to see them do more, want to support them for free, take that half a second and like the video. It's so, the more I've been saying this lately, the more likes I'm getting, the better the channel's been doing. It really helps out a lot. For all your favorite creators, hop in there, hit the like button, please do it. So go to comments, believer or non-believer, all caps. What do you think? Twitch folks, place your bets. Let's go. Bronze Mythic, Episode 1, Lord of the Rings. Let's do it. Want to remind y'all before we get started, folks, Pile Driver pre-release. We do this every single set. It's a ton of fun. In the Discord for my YouTube members and Twitch subs, as YouTube members of the main channel. If you're a Pile Driver, you can play it in for free with prizes. It's like 4 rounds, like 3 to 4 hours. Lots of fun on Sunday, June 25th at noon Eastern Standard Time. Again, free prizes, free to play with prizes from CoolStuffInc.com. Door prizes, it's a great time. Check it out. Pile Driver pre-release, check it. Let's go. Chat, come hang out with me. Hand is great. We got 2-drop, 3-drop. Land Cycler. Oops, gotta get that out of here. That's not supposed to be there. Let's rock and roll. All right, so we got our Land Cycler. Already have 4 lands here too. Gotta cut some more lands. Just playing too many lands, you know. So we're gonna go Trebuchet or Van. I was just like, is this not an orc or a goblin? So it doesn't actually trigger the Trebuchet. Pippin, eh? God of a Citadel, indeed. 2 mana for a 2/2 Vigilance Ward 1. It's a Mother of Runes. That's pretty good, honestly. That's pretty nasty. All right, so we're gonna draw here. Improvised Club. Let's play our Vanguard and say go. The Trebuchet plays awesome with Improvised Club also. We only got 1. Would love to have a few of these and a few of these in a future draft. Here we go. Captain of Umbar. 2/3 for 3. Looter. I think this card's very, very mediocre. Gonna say go here. We got our Brash Instigator. This thing can threaten the Pippin, which is kind of cool. Play land. Just gonna play the old Trebuchet and say go. And this can get protection from a card type, so we can't attack here, obviously. We can set up for a threaten on this thing and then sacrifice it to the club, which is kind of cool. Pip is very, very good. Yeah, I think this card is close to playability. And don't forget, this set is not going to be legal in Standard. This set is legal in Modern. And then in Arena, it's legal in Historic and in Alchemy. And I don't play too much Alchemy, but I love Historic, obviously. And I'll be doing my 10 new brews tomorrow and Wednesday. That's going to be 10 new brews for 5 Historic decks and then 5 Modern decks. Should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. We're going to play a land. Unfortunately, we ain't really doing much here. Do I want Second Mountain for the Banditry? I kind of do, but I'm going to chill, I think. Play a land. They did nothing, which is kind of sketchy. So, just going to say go. We could club away the Vanguard and get a token, but I'm just going to chill for now. Let's see what happens. So, say go. When I got my big card at Command Fest, I won a big card in the pre-release. I play Navigator, sure. I got Merry, and Pippin was the last one left, and I did not get Pippin also. Scurry Oak Rosy deck, that's pretty cool.
The salted pork is particularly good.
Scry Bottom.
I know what it is you saw.
And still say go. Gotta kill Pippin. That's the number which other one. I'm probably gonna show cycle this, I think. plenty of gas in our deck. So cycle this, try and set up for a Instigator, steal this, and then club. Just gonna say go. Wow. So 3 cards in hand, 5 mana up. Now this is in these early bronze, silver, and gold episodes, I try and really kind of go do a lot of the basics right now. And if you're going to be a good limited player, this is just a spot in the game where you got to go, what's going on here? Something weird is happening, right? They have 3 cards in hand. They have all their colors. They have a board, and they're just saying go again. And that's kind of an issue, so they could have a flash creature, they could have a counter spell, they could have a trick. So it makes you pump the brakes a little. So I might not even go for it next year. I'm still gonna cycle here, get a mountain, and then we're gonna get a mountain and just kind of chill. Let's see what we draw. We're not gonna play too crazy into this. So we draw perfect. That was actually a great draw. So we're gonna play a land by the patrol. If they have a counter spell, so be it. We have more important cards anyway, but we're not gonna go for our big play here. Of take their thing and then sacrifice it into a bunch of open mana when they could have a protection spell or a blink spell. We're not. A lot of what makes a good limited player is they're not going to call out exactly what they have all the time. It's sort of like in poker. You don't just say, "I know they've got jacks." I'm sure of it. But you get the feeling they have something, and you just kind of take a second. Your spider sense goes off, get a little tingle, and you say, "All right, I'm going to hold on here and look for a better spot. I'm not in a rush to do anything." And also, avoiding getting blown out in limited is one of the most important things you can do. Because those blowouts are what win you and lose you games limited. So if we go for our big, huge play and they break it up, that is a major cost. So here's your navigator at the end step. We're going to see a loot on the Captain of Umbar. This can't steal legends. Oh, wow. A lot of words in my card. My bad. So I can't. So my play doesn't even work, actually. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to Bronze and Mythic. A lot of words in this card. Didn't read it, so I can't steal Pippin. And the problem is that I can't steal Pippin, and then I can't steal something else because they have this thing. All right, so we're just gonna play the banditry here. I think we'll kill everything but our two larger things, and they'll be able to save one thing. I think, which is fine. So they're gonna play the prince, and they're gonna loot, and then now they've tapped out most of their colors. So yeah, we're just gonna go for a big banditry here. They discard a bewitching leechcraft, make a token. Oh wow, oh my god, oh no, oh they're going super aggressive here. Oh god.
Don't do this, please, don't do this. Just get up, let's get up. Don't do it, man, don't do it. No, don't do it. Think of your family, think of your fans, think of everybody. You got me, kid.
Oh! And now the orc attacks. And gonna make a Trebuchet token. Yeah. We'll take it. You're up. Could have sacked it into this thing for no, we need all the damage, so they're gonna reload with another copy of the Prince and a Knights of Dal Amroth. This is a card that gets a lot better when you draw cards, but now we should destroy them with our combo here. So now it's time to lay the hammer down. And we're going to Instigator. We're going to steal. We're going to Mass. We'll steal that thing. Oh, it's actually exact. Man, this card's a lot. Let's read this card. Hold on. Time out. Time out. We're going to actually read our card because for now, the second time in a row, I did not know what my card did. So let's take a second to read it. When this enters the battlefield, amass Orcs 2. When you do, until end of turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the amassed army's power. Oh, it's a legend. Okay, so that's why it didn't work. Got it. It's not exact. This is legendary. Okay, cool. So we got it. We read the card. We're doing great. First win in the book. So let's get rock and roll here. I want to remind you all also that we're brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Had a reset from Rob there too. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. And what do we got here? We got Oliphants. Perfect. We have a 2-lander. It's basically a 3-lander. We have to keep this hand. We got a Firebrand here. Sackville Baggins, a Berserker. Draw a Mountain anyway. Sure. I think we're probably still going to cycle. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. All right. So Took Reaper. When it dies, the ring tempts you. All right. Do I want to cycle? I don't think I do. We're going to wait. It's so cheap to cycle, we can just wait. We draw the rockets. We can go land. So you can go rockets. We could firebrand this, but it seems very, very foolish. It's unnecessary. I think another thing that's also very, very important in these lower levels is understanding when you should use your kill spells. And this is one of the most common mistakes that newer limited players make, is they just fire off those kill spells. You know, you play a 2-2, kill it. You play a 2-2, kill it. And you want to wait and kill the better thing. So here we see Boromir, Warden of a Tower. The mana for a 3/3 Vigilance. An opponent casts a spell if no mana was spent to cast it, counter the spell, and sacrifice it to give your team indestructible, and the ring tempts you. Sure. Pretty powerful card. I want to see this card in Modern. Not as exciting in Limited. Just it's a fine card, but not like a, you know, a crazy bomb or anything. Just gonna Mountain Cycle or Oliphant. Gonna set up for let's see here. Gonna get a mountain. We could improvise club. We can do this. Fear Fire. That was a great draw. Fear Fire Foes is phenomenal. You get to kill those X1. So play land. We can just like Berserker to block this. Yeah, we should chill. Let's play this as I go. This blocks the Boromir, or at least it threatens a block. We can chill for a little bit. Well, I guess actually also,
I will take the ring to Mordor.
we have a legendary Berserker here. This is not just any Uruk-hai Berserker. All right, this is the legendary Ringbearer Berserker. The Ring, Chapter 1. Pretty cool. So, it's legendary. It can be blocked by creatures with greater power. And then, of course, temptations are abound. So, very, very important to note in this set that all the things that denote that want you to have a legendary creature. Oh, no. My Ringbearer. It's a spirit now. And it can no longer attack or block. Alright, so Berserker. Alright, so take 5. We do want to make a move on this Boromir. Let's draw a Easterling Vanguard. We got land. The problem is, of course, if we try to use the Fear Fire Foes to deal 3 damage to this and 1 damage to this, they'll sacrifice it, which will actually both fizzle the spell and make it so the 1 damage doesn't work either. So we need to kill Boromir some other way. We could just kill it with the club, I guess. Just sack the rockets and kill it. I don't mind that, actually. Let's just do that. Let's kill it with the club. Play the Vanguard. Just say go. So let's kill this. When Boromir's in play, and there's a lot of things in play, it's hard to get into a big combat because you multiple things can gain indestructible. So they'll sack it. The ring will tempt them.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
And now they have a ring bearer of a Took Reaper. Forget about Frodo. It's all about her. She's the new hero of the story. And they'll play the Vanguard, and we'll say go. And we're looking to use Fear Fire Foes to kill the next thing they play and the X1. Some legends. Here's your Kingfisher. Again, great card. Another good card for Fear Fire Foes. So you might actually want to wait and try and maximize this as much as possible. Kill one big thing, much a little. Oh my God. Oh, it's a massacre, folks. Oh, it's a massacre. It's a massacre waiting to happen. Here comes the Reaper. And I don't fear the Reaper here. We draw Banditry also. Oh my God, it's a massacre. All right, so we can Fear Fire Foes here for X equals 0. No, X equals 1 to kill all 3. Unfortunately, we can't sack Phil Baggins then also, but we could also Banditry and get a treasure. Killing our Uruk-hai Berserker doesn't really do anything good or bad for us, honestly. So, I guess I mean, the Banditry will give us mana for a possible Oliphant next turn. That was a do this. So, if its X is 0, it deals 0 damage to our target and then 1 to the other, so it won't kill the target, which is important to note. So, I'm going to Banditry here. I'm just going to go X is 1. We're going to lose our own thing. I'm not going to attack with it. And the question is, do I want this in the graveyard or not? I don't, because I have sack outs, right? So let's do X is 1. So, X is 1. Another Massacre.
Still only counts as 1.
Make a treasure. Make it a mass token. Ring tempts them, but no target for it. They draw a card. Treasure. Here's our army. Not the biggest army just yet. We're still recruiting, you know. We gotta send out some recruits and stuff and try and get some more for it. But we got kill spell, boomer, and then rare that might or might not be fine. They've got 3 cards in hand, draw step, and the card they drew off of the Kingfisher. What's up, Cad? Thanks for following. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Very busy schedule this week. We got Bronze and Mythic. We got 10 new brews. Going to be very, very exciting. Opponent's, Give it tank. We killed Bill. Kill Bill. That's the name of the movie. My army is 1 single goblin. Just hanging out. Of course, banditry, very, very similar to Mythic Massacre, currently banned in Standard. However, unlike Massacre, it is capped. Only 1 per turn. Born Upon the Wind main phase. 2 mana, you may cast spells though they had flash, draw cards. Just going to be cycling here, basically. Sound effects are fun. Awesome.
Bingo!
And then another Bill. All wild Bills here. So we're going to untap and draw land. Let's draw land. Or Club. Club's great with the against pacifism, so we'll just attack for 1, and I guess we'll just hold up Baggins. The Sackville Baggins. We could also club into Baggins as well, sacrificing the Berserker. Enters the battlefield, exile target creature card from an opponent's graveyard. Sure, let's take a old Bill. 6 mana for a Willow Wind. Alright, so unfortunately our opponent has given us a quite the window here. So this is basic stuff. You know, I'm going to be pointing out my opponent's mistakes, not to make fun of them in any way at all, but so you don't make the same mistakes. This is a pretty basic thing here. You know, usually you want them to attack. If you're going to attack before you play a spell and tap out. Now I know they have no tricks here. I get to go and I get to kill this Willow Wind with my improvised club, and then exile with the Baggins, and then block the 2/1, and it's all pretty sweet for us here. So let's fire up the club. We're going to sacrifice the Uruk-hai Berserker, which is kind of just hanging out doing nothing. And get rid of this.
Get off my plane.
Then we're going to make a treasure. And then we're going to play Sackville Baggins. And we're going to exile the thing we just killed. Make some more treasures. We are rich. And block. And they get a treasure also, just fine. But still a very good exchange for us. And now we have infinite mana for our Oliphant and all of our other good things in hand. So, just making sure we're maximizing our resources here. There's damage. Sackville Baggins stealing the frickin' spoons. Have some respect for the dead. Come on. Alright. Attack for 3. Yeah. They're going to not to tap the Sackville Baggins. Sure. So, looking for an answer here. They're going to feel a little sad when I play a huge creature next turn, this turn. They can't tap that one, but take that, play the Oliphant, and then say go.
Good lord. Gigantic.
You're up. Well, I know that he wasn't dead, but she thought he was dead and came to steal his spoons, and that's just cold-blooded, all right? Cold-blooded, not cool. Untap. All right, so we got infinite mana now, Firebrand. Our 14 land deck is doing its thing. This is a spot where, like I was saying earlier, 6 mana up, 2 cards in hand. They could have a trick here, but whenever you think they might or might not have a trick, you need to weigh the, okay, what's the worst case scenario and the best case scenario, right? Getting blown out by using 2 cards is bad. You know, if they kill our creature, whatever. That also works too.
Game.
Guess they had nothing, right?
Blouses.
All right, so great start so far. Bronze Mythic, let's go. Well, I remind you folks about the schedule. Again, very, very busy week. You can see right now, it is currently Tuesday. Bronze Mythic's happening right now. Tomorrow's 10 new brews. Thursday's 10 new brews. Friday's more Bronze Mythic. And the weekend is going to be the Too Many Games Con in Philadelphia. If you're going to be there, check it out. It's a super fun con if you're near Philly. Me, Reed, Duke, Voxy, CGB, Alias V will all be there. It's going to be a great time. And that's really fun. Powder Brews is going to be on Sunday. Poker Night on Saturday. Good stuff all around. We're going to keep here. And it's great. Started building the historic brews on my flight. We have a legendary Merry deck and a Nazgul Collected Company deck. Pretty awesome. So we got Land Cycler once again. Again, our 14 land deck is humming right now. Just cycle. Not tired of travel yet? No, now we're doing fun things, you know? Improvised club, sure. So yeah, it's fine. It's okay. 10 new alchemy brews. Nah, not gonna do any alchemy brews, unfortunately. Alright, so we draw the Uruk-hai Captain. This is the signpost uncommon for Rakdos. Rakdos' theme is all about amassing, and this makes it so whenever you amass or add a counter, you add an extra counter. So if I play the Captain and then play Swarming Memorial, I'll get an extra counter. I'm gonna do that. They play a Great Hall of the Citadel, which is a weird land that taps to fix for legends. Kind of a weird card. It's pretty hard to play, I think. This card's pretty unplayable. You need to have a ton of legends in your deck and be splashing them. Probably don't want this card, but here's your Spearmaster. Can't kill that one just yet. You have a land. Just going to go Moria, I think, here, and then pass the old turn. Make a 3-3. Oh, yep, Menace too. Nice. I forgot about that one. Menace! Let's bet some ass first. Orcs coming. Attack for 2. The club can sack a treasure. This card's pretty good, actually. I've been impressed so far with our synergy. I feel like we're not all the way there in synergy, but I do feel like there is a good red-black like sacrifice deck in this format, as there usually is in most limited formats. So they're going to play a land, say go. They have a Spearmaster on defense. We're going to untap. Once again, they have a bunch of mana up. Now, they could be mana screwed, as they only have mountains, obviously, so that does change our thoughts a little bit. We draw the Instigator, though. I think we're just going to do it. Just going to fire in here. Fire up the Instigator. Try and steal this. See what happens. Give me that. Amass. Lots of counters. And steal it. Awesome. Oh, my God. Whew. Damn. Good old Crazy Davis here. All right. We got our first mulligan. No lands and no cyclers. Important to note that if we were playing 18 lands, this would still be a mulligan. So even though we're playing 14 lands, this doesn't really count against us, I don't think. So we're going to mulligan here. And mulligan into 2-land, Vanguard, Muster, Nasty End. We can keep this. Keep this. Ship the old 5-drop, I think. And then we got a card draw here also, which is great. We have Nasty End to draw some cards. I would like to be able to steal and then sack. That'd be the goal, I think. But it's 5 mana, of course. So we'll see how we get there or not. We draw. Oop, that was a pretty good draw. Uruk-hai Captain to go with our Amass card, which is excellent. Alright, you're up.
The time of the orc has come.
Orcs. Filthy, nasty orcsies. Second Forest. Mediotic Brandybuck.
The salted pork is particularly good.
And we don't draw a land here, unfortunately. So we're going to have to go for a Mordor Muster and try and draw a land. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so drew a land. Excellent. Attack for 2. Excellent. Now you have the Instigator lined up for, hopefully in 2 turns. You have the Vanguard as well. Sackville Baggins, a possibility as well. Green. So whenever one or more halflings you control attack a player, make a food token. This card's great. This card's really, really good. Excellent, excellent bear limited. They attack, we're going to block. So they coming in. Mediotic Brandybuck and Peregrine Took. Just a go. We draw Improvised Club. I definitely want to keep drawing lands here. I might just sack with both, actually. Maybe we'll set up Sackville Baggins for the ambush. Let's sack with both and see what happens. So, they have all Farst. Could they have a trick here? Sure. But we're only risking our Orc army here if they have a Pump Spell or whatever. And, like, I think it's totally fine. Get it for a chunk. Let's just say go. Set up our old... a 2-3 flash for 3 is not the most exciting thing in the world. But when they have a 2-2 they really want to attack with, it works pretty good. Faramir. Field Commander. Excellent card. 4 mana, 4, 3/3. Beginning of your end step. If a creature died this turn, draw a card. Excellent. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Faramir, I make it all on. I love this mechanic. So of course, there's a certain amount of like, you know, flavor fails in any sort of magic or game period, basically, where, you know, you're going to give the ring to Gollum, you're going to give the ring to Sauron, and like, well, then the story's over, right? So I really like some of the characters who are resistant to the ring. I like Faramir, I like Gandalf, who specifically did not want the ring, if you can give them the ring, but if you give it to someone else, you get a bonus. So, just great design. I love it. Love it. All right, so play land. Now they have Faramir. We get to go. This card's good. Nasty End. And we can't deal. We can club it. We could just like club it, honestly. We could just go Vanguard, club a stack for $1 million. Kind of like that, actually. Let's just do that. Let's just go Vanguard. Let's freaking club. Get Faramir out of here. There'll be no true quality. And club this. Sack this.
Get off my plane.
Amass for a bunch. Attack for 8. Just say go. Now, let's play threat in the old-fashioned way, right? Just play one big thing, we steal it, and the game ends. Play a 5-drop. Come on now. Uh, 4-drop. Close enough. There we go. Cycle. Sure. Yeah. So, game's over. This card's great, honestly. So we go. We draw the bitter end anyway, so. Instigators. Give me that. Amass. Attack.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Love it. We're cruising, folks. Just cruising along. That was like a turn 6 kill or something like that. That's solid. Alright. We're mono black. That's fine, I think. We can keep this. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Keep it. Need to draw red, but I think we're fine here. We have a Sackville Baggins. 2-3 blockers, certainly reasonable as a defender. Kind of cool. Swamp March from the Black Gate. This card's really good. We passed the card in the draft for a card that I think was better, but this card's excellent. It amasses, then it keeps growing. So we'd like to kill this if possible to keep them off of the... if you can kill the first one, then you need to amass again to get it. Alright, so this game might be bad for us. Frickin' Voxy, folks! Let's hear it for Voxy. Voxy's great. I had a great time hanging out with Voxy at Command Fest this weekend. And welcome! It's Bronze Mythic. Great time to show up because this is the first episode of our Bronze Mythic run. Episode 1. Let's freaking go.
It is a gift.
Gift. A gift. The raid from Voxy. Appreciate it. Voxy's great. If you don't follow her, check her out. She's fantastic. Drafts a lot. And of course, if you're watching Bronze Mythic, you probably like that too. No red yet. Just gotta say go here. And now, unfortunately, we are in big trouble. So no red yet. And the problem is that we were kind of counting on the 2-3 blocker here to defend us, but we have a 3-3 and a 3-1. So their sizing worked out in a manner where like we can't actually block successfully. We're gonna block anyway because I think that we just need to not die here because 6 is a lot. But need to draw a red sooner rather than later, or we're pretty dead. Ring tempts them.
It is a gift.
We now have a legendary orc army. I don't really understand how the entire army can carry the ring, but whatever. Ring tempts again. There's the red. All right, so is it too late is the question. They get to loot now. Whenever the ring bearer attacks, we draw a firebrand. I'm sorry, we have a firebrand on the mountain. We have Spearmaster here, which just trades with this, but really can't do anything else. I think firebranding the 3-2 seems worse than just trying to block it, even though we could get blown out, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to play Spearmaster here. If I draw another red, I'm able to double spell, and Firebrand allows me to do that, so. Say go. We are definitely very far behind here. This is probably one of the most snowbally cards in the format. It just, 2 mana for a 2-2 that just grows every turn, which is pretty insane, obviously. And here with our mana screwed selves, we're not looking too good here, but block this, go for a trade. They have a trick here. It's terrible for us. They have a trick.
Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
Good trick. Little pump skis. Win the combat. Super cheap. We draw an Oliphant. That is a red source, I suppose. Well, now I can do what I said I wanted to do, is as far as like playing 2 red cards, which is great. Get a mountain. We're going to play land. We're going to play Spearmaster. We're going to Firebrand down the Berserker. Need to find an answer to this growing creature, which is very, very difficult at the present. So, got a ring.
Don't tempt me further.
We have triple club in our hand, which is not looking great here. They have another kill spell, it looks like. Just keeps getting bigger.
Oh my god, Becky.
Loot again. Discarded a Torment of Golem earlier. Just gonna take the old 6. This is a very, very large army. Snarling Warg. We draw another Oliphant. I believe we are dead. So you can block this, so you can sack and kill this. I guess we're still alive, technically. We'll say go. The problem is now it's just like this is the perfect example of a snowball in Magic, where like the card, it just keeps getting a little bit better each turn, and we're like one turn behind dealing with it every turn. You know, so the Oliphant next turn could block this, but it'll be a 7/7, but it'll be an 8/8, and so on and so forth. So we are not dead. We get to block and sack, but I don't think we have an answer in our entire deck. Oh, we do. We have the one like terminate effect or whatever, like the Doomblade. So they have 2 March of the Black Gates. Damn. All right, so block this. Club here. See if this works. It does work. We're still alive, technically. Please don't play anything. That's something. Gron, the Gatebreaker. 4 mana for a 5/5 trample vehicle. As long as you have an army, it's a creature. Pretty good. I guess now if we draw the way to kill this, we actually get to turn off Grond too. We did not draw a way to kill this. So, yeah, we're dead. They got us. Grond will breach it. Yeah, all right. So they got us. I mean, we'll just make them kill us, I guess. But so yeah, as you can see here, March to Black Gates very, very good. Snowballs really, really well. And we stumbled on our draw, and they curved out really well, and they killed us. It's gonna happen sometimes. So, first loss of the series. Not gonna be the last one though. It's not funny. I don't like losing. It makes me sad. I'm calling the under, folks. I think we're gonna get the under in the set. Again, as we said earlier, the line is 21.5 drafts to Mythic, and I'm feeling the under. This hand's not great, but we're going to keep it. Just hand sucks keep. You know, we have mana. The club needs help to be good. Eomir, not great here, but... Put mulligans. Ooh. The mulligan. I like this board, too. Is there anything we can click on this board? Nothing to click. Yeah. The rocking horse. That's it. The only thing on this whole board I can click is the rocking horse. Oh, I ate the food. I ate the food.
What about second breakfast?
Eat the food. Anything else I can click? Why isn't the food coming back? There's no food. Oh, oops. I was setting stops by accident because I was clicking the food. We'll drag them by the window. That's not part of the board. That's their pet or whatever. We got 2 6-drops here. I'm gonna get a mountain. We have 4 6-drops in our deck, and I want to make sure to make over land drops if we draw spells. So, Troll of Khazad-dûm number 2. All right. Well, the top part of our curve is exquisite, but chip the glass and crack the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. They say go. No 2-drop is great. Oh, that was a great draw. Woo! Swimming Amoria for a creature and ramp. Love it.
Time has come.
So, now we have Eomir on turn 5 if we want it, or turn 4. And the Eomir makes a token for our club, which is great too. Mirror Guardian. 4/2 Dwarf Soldier. This is what I don't get. I think the flavor of a set is like A+. However, a few of the cards just seem very tacked on. What is it about this random dwarf that makes the ring tempt you? You know? I don't get it. I don't know. So now we're not going to Eomir, because this is a pretty bad trade for us. Should play a land, say go. We'll play a 6-drop next turn, and then play another 6-drop, and just gonna say go. Just Ruhr likes the jeweler, right? Did a paper draft locally at Ribbonship and got a chance to throw the One Ring into the Mount Doom and then win the game off of it. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, I had a sick one at the pre-release. So I had a foil Sauron in my pre-release deck, and my opponent killed it with a foil Isildur Strike. Love it! Flavor win, big time. Holder man resub, thanks so much. Alright, so we're going to see a trick here. If they have a trick, we can just club and just kill it. So, Jund. Somebody call Reed. Gift. Oh, man, what a blowout. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, boy. Gift of Strands is a big aura. So try and make a big creature here. We're going to say no.
Get off my plane.
Big aura. +3/+3. Permanent buff. It's gone. See this? Scry 2. Flash. Yeah. Love it. So that's a great 2 for 2 for us. We play a land. Now you can, we could go Eomir here and just make a token. I think playing Trolls is better though. This card's just so good on an empty board. This thing is freaking huge. Troll of Khazad-dûm, 6/5 with Super Menace. Can't be blocked by more than three or more creatures. So very, very hard to block. This card was excellent at the pre-release for me. We see a Relentless Rohirrim. Fortunately, Eomir is pretty bad against this card. We also see a EDB of the Ring Tempting.
It is a gift.
And we have a legendary Relentless Rohirrim. And that loots on attacks and it's hard to block. I think I might actually play Eomir here to offer a trade. Eomir, well, it's not a great trade. This is now legendary. This is what I was saying too about really, really enjoying the flavor of this set. When the ring, like tempt ring effect was spoiled initially, everyone was like, why is there no drawback to this? Why is there no drawback? Why is there, it's only positive? The drawback is in the gameplay. So the drawback is that when a creature has the ring, you really freaking want to kill it. So the removal spell, or even there, I traded a very good creature for their common ring bearer. And that's the drawback, which is super, super awesome. Love it. Love the flavor. It's great. They play Gimli. Counter of kills. 4/3 for 4. Trample. Whenever a creature opponent controls dies. 1 damage to the creature controller. Sure. So, we have no sack outlets here. We have a Trebuchet. A lot of 3s and a 6, which is super awkward. But just get a Spearmaster, I think. We have lethal in 2 turns. So, play Spearmaster. Pump the Troll. Get it for 7. And there's dead next turn. So, this works for me. Gimli. Ah, my wee lass Gimli.
Certainty of death.
Can't steal that one. Nope. Another Rohirrim. Can't steal that one either. Man, damn.
It is a gift.
Alright, so another ring bearer. This time Gimli's the ring bearer. If Gimli was the ring bearer, he would have probably lost the ring. But ring bearer Gimli's here. And they get to loot. And now it's on chapter 3. So if I block it, whatever I block with dies. And I can't block with things that are bigger than it. But they're just dead though. They're just dead to the Troll and the Spearmaster. So don't think they have any outs here. Discarding a Pippin's Bravery. We just take the 4. And the Troll comes in. I've been very impressed with the Troll. It is really hard to block. Exceptionally difficult to block. Pump this up. Just send her in. And that's the game. Move on to the next one. Rocking and rolling. Yeah, Gimli, Gimli's good and all, but not that good. Alright, we clubbing? We're going clubbing, folks. Going clubbing. Alright, so another hand where we have to mulligan even though we're playing 18 lands because there are no land cyclers, only 2 lands. So opponent mulligans also. We mulligan to a great hand. Probably even have these cards, honestly. The Downfall and the Bats are great. I think we're gonna dump the club. I think it's our worst card. We have a bunch of them. We have a bunch of them also. So, there's a lot of food here. Oh wow.
Looks like meat back on the menu, boy.
Nasty End. All right, so we got Nasty End, Bats, Downfall, the Captain, Nim, Rodal Watcher. A blue elf. 2 mana for a 2/1. Whenever you scry +1/+0 and can't be blocked this turn, only once turn. Fear Fire Foe is looking awesome once again. Here's our Urkai Captain. Let's say go. Lothorian Lookout.
I know what it is you saw.
Alright, so 1-3. Our attacks here are not good. So we're going to fire up just the old Vanguard. We can stack the Vanguard to the nasty end. And they have a 1-mana green card. So probably have the pump spell. A little Arena Tell there. Oops. No attacks, just so you go. Soundboard, always thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. This is only the beginning of the soundboard. I have a lot more work to do on it. And I got home a little later than planned, and my flight was delayed. So we have an unblockable Watcher.
I know what it is you saw.
Scry 1. We can double block the Lookout, but they pretty strong tell on a pump spell last turn based on the Arena Tapper, leaving it mana with this. Although I do actually like a lot that all the land cyclers make the priority tells much less in this set, which is kind of cool. But I think we're just going to take this damage here. We could double block, but I think pump spell is pretty bad for us. I'm just going to chill. We have the Fear Fire Foes. We'll have to tap out for something. Let's try and draw land also. Here's a Bag End Porter. All right, we draw land. So we draw land. We can downfall the Porter. Otherwise, we're just playing attacking for 2 and playing bats and falling pretty far behind, actually. So yeah, probably got to kill this, I think. Fear Fire Foes. Could kill the Lookout and the Watcher all at once, which is kind of cool. But the best of the bats, whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Kind of shows a drain, honestly, but Fear Fire Foes, Nasty End, Bitter Downfall. I guess the Downfall is kind of sick with the Fear Fire Foes. We could actually kill all 3 of these because we can use the 1 damage from this to make this cost 1. That's actually kind of awesome. Let's do this. Let's play bats. Attack for 2 just like go. Take a hit next turn. We're taking a hit no matter what, right? And then we'll set up for a Fear Fire Foes. We draw a land. We can go kill this for 3, kill this, and kill this. See what they cast. Big attack. There's your Scry.
What's your FIC?
And take a big hit. This is fine. No blocks. We are scared of the pump spell, but I think it's okay, honestly. They're going to play Enraged Run, and they're going to get tempted.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
So Lookout is their ring bearer. We're at 8. And unfortunately, taking a lot of damage this game. So we've got now the Bag End Porter gets bigger. It gets +X on a turn where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. They have a 4/5 trample. I might need to just like Bitter Downfall this Enraged thing and maybe try and block next turn. If I try and fire up Fear Fire Foes, I can kill the Lookout and the Watcher. They have 2 huge creatures. Pretty bad for us also. We could Oliphant. Yeah, we're going to Oliphant here. Cycle this. Get a mountain. And land. The Trampler is pretty nasty. Like that really kind of puts a wrench into our plans, honestly. We make some big blocks next turn too. We also, if we think they have a pump spell, we can try and engineer a situation where we set up a double block, they go to pump it, and we kill it in response, which is kind of cool also. I might actually go double block here, and then single block here. That doesn't actually work either. Damn, yeah, this is a tough turn. 3-1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna say go. Let's see what happens here. Probably gonna downfall the tree. They play less. They only have 1 card left, so interesting. It's probably the +2/+2. Here comes the attack. I'll do it for him. So the Vanguard is probably blocking the Porter. They're going to top. Trigger the Scry.
I know what it is you saw.
And then we got to decide how we're going to block here. Alright. I think it's just everything on the Porter. So I wish I had another power to try and make a lethal block on this, but also not die. If I put everything on the Porter, And ideally they go for a pump spell. Actually, I'm sorry. We gotta kill this then too. Oh, this is gross. Everything's sized so badly for us. Happy resub. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Put this here. I'm just gonna do this. Whatever. I'll block. I can't block this, right? Because it's a ring bearer. That's very true. Yeah, we're pretty dead zo here. Let's block this. All right, so we'll party block here. We'll kill this, and if they got a trick, they got a trick. What are we gonna do? Kind of an awkward draw for us. Our draw seemed kind of fine. Maybe I could have played a. Maybe I should just catch this. Maybe if I had cashed this in earlier on the lookout on the watcher, might have been a much better shape. Maybe I was a little too greedy, but oh, I misclicked. No, I misclicked. No. Wouldn't be old bronze without a misclick, wouldn't it? So obviously I was just talking and I clicked wrong. We were gonna kill this and probably be fine because they had nothing. So, fool of a took, I know, right? I was going to cast Bitter Downfall on the arrange thing, untap, play Fear Fire Foes, and kill both of these. We were probably going to win the game. But yeah, that's just part of the old. It's part of the streaming experience. You know, you're trying to talk and do two things at once, and that doesn't work. So, what are you gonna do? I like this opponent. Goblins exist, and they have a squee avatar. We got Rockets Downfall. We have our Rockets Club Splinter Twin combo. Gonna keep this. Here's the Rockets. The Danger Zone. Let's break. It's a sturdy pot. It's a really sturdy pot. All right, so we're gonna go land. They played a Mirkwood Spider. Doesn't have reach. You know, it's a spider. Kind of weird, but sure. So go. Johnny resub. Thanks so much. Play a really good 2-drop here, please. I would love to just kill it and draw a card. Take one. Pathfinder. I'm just gonna kill this. It's possible they're splashing. It's not a great target, but like I think I want to get some get it kind of going here. Just draw cards. So kill this. Sack this. Draw a land. And then we draw Trebuchet. Say Magnifique. Yeah, that is true. Flavor fail. Using a rocket as a club does seem fairly risky. No blocks here. Take the one. En français, s'il vous plaît. Mordor Mustard.
Time of the Orc has come.
Alright, so we're going to play a land. I guess we're just going to say go. I mean, we have Instigator, no sack outlet. If Eomir, can't play that one either. Yeah, we're not... Our deck feels a lot like a person who's never drafted a set before, honestly, which is exactly what it is. It's our first draft. There's definitely... You're getting a hint of the themes and a hint of the ideas, what we want to see here. I think there's definitely a very good sacrifice deck in this format, but we're not, like, all the way there yet. You know, we have some cards that don't really make sense, and so on and so forth, so love it. Tree Bucket? The old Tree Bucket. Nothing? Wow. Alright, so now I'm scared that they have their own removal spell, but we're still going to go for it, so... Speak quickly! I would cut off your head, dwarf. If it's a little taller from the ground. Eomir! Attack! Make a token. Ceramic Loser says, am I the only one watching Lord of the Rings while also watching Jim Draft Lord of the Rings? Raise your hand in chat right now if you're watching Lord of the Rings. Because I'm jealous. Here's a human. Here's an Eomir. 1-1. Just get a hit and just nothing. No tricks, no death touch, no... Wow, alright, cool. Eomir and the Troll playing on the same team. Claim the Precious.
It is a gift.
Alright, I mean... Ring Temps... Corey, what's up, Corey? How'd your subathon go? Corey says, you are so right about the movies. Corey Baumeister, my good friend, just watched Lord of the Rings for the first time. Watched the extended versions. I made him do it. I got him, and he loved them, obviously. Obviously. Swimming of Moria. All right, so we're going to just swarm Moria here, I guess. They have a spider's carrying the ring somehow. Which is fine. We're going to swarm Moria and let's just on attack first, I guess. So here comes the human. Look at him, buddy. I would trade here. This is fine. I guess I actually wouldn't because I want to have tokens for this thing. Whatever, it's fine. You still have a third one to watch? Oh, you're in for a treat, my friend. You're in for a treat. Playing the Precious. That's what I was saying about this set, too. This set, I feel like a lot of the complexity is just in the flavor of the set, which is awesome. A lot of simple cards, no flip cards, not many novels on cards, a few novels, but... Corey watched the extended cuts for the first time watch. I know, right? What a gift. So we got our Orc army, we have our Trolls, our Instigator. We're currently lacking a sack outlet, unfortunately, for our Threaten effect, but we also might just kill them with our Troll and their Troll, so. Sideboard gonna be so good.
Black Raiders!
I know, I'm ready. All right, draw land, sure. So play land, just say go. Pop the old Troll ski. We have Downfall to kill their Troll, which is fine. Just gonna play our Troll first because we're ahead on life. Extended editions or get out? Yep, I agree. Gotta settle in for the next 4 hours. Love it. God, I watch the movies. When I was freaking, 22 with no responsibilities, I would just watch Lord of the Rings on a whim. Now it's like I gotta freaking plan my entire life around it because I'm so busy, but can't wait. How would a mass work if you stole their army? So if I stole their army, I don't know. Honestly. I know if you steal a ring bearer, the ring falls off. I know if that works like that. We draw the captain, too. Alright, so... This is interesting. So this is a spot, once again, where if you're a good drafter, right now your Spider Sense will be going... Because they have 6 mana up, 4 cards in hand. Something sketchy is going on here. I think our Troll might die. You can't steal... Oh, sure. If you do steal a ring bearer with some other card, I had the Sour of Temptation in my previous deck. It falls off. So, I think we're just gonna downfall their creature and just fire it for attack here. So just attack first. Let's attack. We have an Orc attacking now, so the Trebuchet is gonna go off, which is great. So we'll just jam. Everything they can attack will attack. Make a little launchy launch. Steal the army for science? We'll see. Maybe next turn. Flying Rock. They have the bow. Oh, man. Oh, God. They have the bow, folks. EDBs. Plus supposed to reach and untap. Oh! Bitter downfall. Oh, no. They have a trick. Oh, my God. No, no. Indestructible? Don't do it. No. Alright, that's bad. I still can't block our Troll, I guess. But that was rough. That's a turn. They are going to block the Troll. Okay. So we're going to kill their Spider and their thing and lose our Troll. But that's okay, I think. That's not even that bad, honestly. So we deal a bunch of damage. They go to 6. I still have a threatened creature and the captain. And they're just like pretty dead next turn. I think we're alright. Give them some medicine, boys. Little Orc drought. It's big. Don't get me wrong. But we have quite the army here. Attack for 7. Alright. Oh, please don't kill me. I'm really worried. So if they have any way to not die here, we die back. Should we like be cowardly and leave back some blockers? Oh my god. They still have 3 cards in hand. I could just play my own Troll, attack for 2 and say go. Or I can go for the win, and if they have anything, we can't go for the win here. They have 6 mana, 3 cards. Should attack with a Menace creature and play a Troll and say go. I'm a coward. Any removal spell here. Wait on tap, life gains, whatever. So cowards can't block. There you go. There's the bow. You see, the bow doesn't even do it. The bow blocks the boulder. So can't steal a troll. It's too big. Only have a mass 5 here. So that is a huge troll.
Oh my god.
They block the boulder. They take 2. We play our own troll. I need to have 2 removal spells to get through it. All right, so the troll swats down the rock out of the air, freaking Matumbo style. We play troll. Corey, you still in chat? No. So Corey, we played NBA Jam at a barcade in Orlando, and I crushed the 1 game as the Jazz. Stockton went like, I don't know, 80% for 3 or whatever. Over the course of the game, he hit like 70 points. It was great. All right, here's the attack. Got a block. Do we block with? They're at 4. I'm gonna block with my troll. I'm not gonna like block with just like throw away all 3 of these, then leave my troll and have them kill it. So I'm just gonna block like this, I think. So we also have a threaten for their blocker too. So yeah, Stockton just big cheats. Make the block. Because I gotta stop. I have lethal here between the Trebuchet and the Uruk-hai captain, so just making it rain. Also, Malone had a full court 3-pointer by accident. I hit the wrong button. Oh no, medicine again? They're gonna go for indestructible, not lifelink. That's a bold choice. That is a bold strategy. Okay. They're gonna move over a bow. Oh, here we go. All right, I think this is it, folks. The old Steely Peelies. Do they have the 3rd bow is the big question. Didn't choose lifelink. All right, they move both bows. That's it. Oh, no, it's not it. Oh, that is it. Hold on. We amassed 2, but it's actually 3 because of this. This works. Going in for the kill. I'll take that, please. Just slide that one over here. Slide it over here, please. Slide it. Thank you. And get a little ring action going here, too. Oh.
It is a gift.
There we go. First draft's going good. All right, folks. The final boss is here. 6 and 2 is our last match of a draft. If we go home winners and light the beacons of Gondor, or we go down like Boromir. Gonna keep. Hands, not great, but fine. Too soon? Too soon for Boromir? Sorry, my bad. This card's really good. Generous Ent. Perhaps the best land cycler. Body is just absolutely monstrous.
Oh my god, Becky.
Golgari. Many partings.
The salted pork is particularly good.
And I would just say go here. I'm going to play Chance Met Elves. 3 mana for a 3/2. I have used Scry, but a counter on this only once a turn, but they're not playing blue, it looks like, which is good for us. We draw Ranger's Firebrand. Let's play Berserker here. We could just kill this before it grows, but like we have this thing anyway. We gotta play a threat, so play the Uruk-hai Berserker.
It is a gift.
The ring tempts us. We now have a legendary Berserker. Can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Chance Met Elves number 2. And in for 3. No blocks. So we're going to go... I get to do a whole bunch of stuff here. You, get out of here.
Get off my plane.
The ring tempts again!
Don't tempt me further.
Now I get a loot here also. It's pretty sweet. So let's attack with the... actually, let's play our thing first. Play our Spearmaster. And then we're going to attack and get our loot on. Attack for 4. Loot away a land. So I'm greedy. We have Double Club, Easterling, and Fearfire foes. This card's just like surprisingly big. Like a 4/5 for 5 doesn't feel like it'd be that good, but The trample matters a lot. Now they have their ring bearer. We can't attack anymore anyway. I'm gonna block here, I think. We have no good attack really, so I guess I could pump this attack if they block. Oh, they can't block. I'm sorry. It's legendary, right? With the ring. So actually, we actually don't want this here. I'm just gonna block because this thing can't be blocked by things bigger than it. So love it. Good flavor there too, like that. Draw land. We have Easterling Vanguard, a club, and a Fearfire Foes. All right. We'll attack. We get to loot here also, which is great. Our sneaky ring bearer gets through. Another improvised club. Jeez. All right. Let's discard a land. Play. Oops. Deal the damage. Play the Vanguard. Say go. We're gonna block, and then we'll end of turn club the token at the tree. It's a lot of clubs, folks. It is also 12 damage too, so. I mean, they're gonna fight here actually. Hold on. So we actually want the fight to go off because then I can club and finish it off. It's gonna be a 5/6 with 3 damage on it. Sacking the Berserker doesn't do anything, so sure. There's your fight. Now it's a 6. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 6/7 with 4 damage on it. So. All right, they have a second trick here. We're in trouble, but we'll target this. Amass. Oh my god, another trick? How do you have so many tricks? Tom Talido Bombadil. This is the worst card of the set, folks. Tom Bombadil would never be tempted by the ring. Worst card in the set. Alright, so Hexproof, Trample. Yeah, we're in some big doo-doo, folks. Oh yeah, this card. I forgot we had this card. Oh, we're screwed. Oh man. Can I? Nope. Can't. I can fireball it for 1. Oh my god, we're screwed. There's one legendary tree just taking the ring all the way to Mount Doom. We just can't stop it. 5/6. I feel like sizing in this format is very, very important. If you're just things that are just big just seem really good. That's obviously a first impression, but if we had one more mana, we could deal 2 to it with this and then club it. The Banditry doesn't do anything either. Yeah, we're in trouble here, folks. All right. All right. If I kept the land, maybe. If I kept the land over a club, maybe, sure. But, I mean, they had like trick after trick after trick all at once, so. Oh my god, this card's busted. Quick Beam, Upstart, Ent. 6 mana for a 5/6. When it ETBs, 2 creatures you get +2/+2 and trample. Yeah, busted card. Alright, we're dead. Sizing is key, and their sizing is huge. Those are absolutely monstrous.
Good lord. Gigantic.
Corey, resub, thanks so much. Yeah, we're dead. We draw land. Yeah, we're super dead, unfortunately. Alright, so only 6 wins in our first draft. I think that Claim the Precious seems really important. Because I do feel like things, usually black-red's like the removal colors, but we just can't beat like a 5/6 third deck. I'm sorry, a 5/5 is the real like flashpoint. Yeah. Block. Yeah, it's got trample. Yeah, we're dead. All right, they got us. They got us. First draft is not going to be a trophy, but we'll take it. 6-3, whatever. That's fine. We're in bronze tier 1. I'm not too sad about it. So, let's take a second. However, to operate on tap and see how we did. So, unfortunately, untapped. I'm having a little error with untap right now. I'm not sure why. So we'll just look at it here. Again, I think this deck was like. It looks like a first draft. You know, we have like these Spear Masters don't really feel very like synergistic with our deck. You know, the Eomir's kind of only okay. You know, I think it's like if this deck was built properly, you'd have like 2 or 3 of these. You know, we had the clubs, we didn't have enough things for them really. But I think the black-red sack does seem really good. But I think that our deck wasn't built perfectly for it. But as far as the first draft goes, we'll take it. 6 wins, no problem. Good start to the format. Having fun so far. And of course, that's episode 1, folks. Episode 2 is coming up on stream. But you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, hit that like button. All right, support the channel. Helps out a ton. And I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.